આર્થિક રીતે નબળા વર્ગને આરક્ષણ આપવા અંગે સુપ્રીમ કોર્ટ ચુકાદો આપી શકે છે। અગાઉ સરકારે EWS વર્ગને 10% અનામત આપી હતી। આ મામલો સુપ્રીમ કોર્ટમાં ગયો। 2019માં સરકારે સંવિધાનમાં સંશોધન કર્યું હતું।
SEBCs. Therefore, the exclusion from the newly created class for the benefit of EWS in the impugned amendment cannot be said to be discriminatory or violative of Equality Code. Such amendment could certainly not be termed as shocking, unconcernable, or unscrupulous travesty of quintessence of equal justice as sought to be submitted by learned counsels for the petitioners. The limitation, that is the mode of exercise of amending power, has been disregarded, nor substantive limitation, that is the restricted field, has been disregarded, which otherwise would invalidate the impugned amendment. What is visualized in the preamble and what is permissible, both in Part 3 and Part 4 of the Constitution, could not be said to be violative of the basic structure or basic feature of the Constitution. In absence of any obliteration of any of the constitutional provisions and in absence of any alteration or destruction in the existing structure of Equality Code or the basic structure of the Constitution, neither the width test nor the identity test as propounded in Keshwanand for the reservation policy. I have quoted the observations made by the Constitution bench in K.C. Vasant Kumar, observations of Justice D.A. Desai, Justice Venkat Ramaiah, Justice Chandrachud as he then was, and also in case of Ashok Kumar. And at the end, I said, what was envisioned by the framers of the Constitution, what was proposed by the Constitution bench in 1985, and what was sought to be achieved on the completion of 50 years of the advent of the Constitution, that is, the policy of reservation must have a time span, has still not been achieved even till this day. That is, till the completion of 75 years of our independence. A level playing field to compete with the persons belonging to the forward classes. However, at the end of 75 years of our independence, we need to revisit the system of reservation in the larger interest of the society as a whole, as a step forward towards the transformative constitutionalism. Be it noted that as per Article 334 of the Constitution, the provisions of Constitution relating to the reservation of seats for SCs and STs in the House of People and in the legislative assemblies of the states would cease to have effect on the expiration of the period of 80 years from the commencement of the Constitution. The representation of Anglo-Indian community in the Parliament and in Article 15 and 16 of the Constitution, it would be a way forward leading to an egalitarian, casteless and classless society. Thank you so much.
May I now invite Justice Paradiwala to place his view.
While concurring with my esteemed brother, Justice Maheshwari, and my esteemed sister, Justice Bila Trivedi, and while upholding the validity of the impugned amendment, I have thought fit to observe, I quote, thus, reservation is not an end, but a means to secure social and economic justice. Reservation should not be allowed to become a vested interest.